Welcome back, comic book collectors and enthusiasts. My name is Brandon, and you're watching M.O.N.Comics. Please join me as I unbox this big bronze key that I just got in the mail today that is very important to a character I really love. So hang out. Welcome back, everyone. It's Saturday night. I'm filming this video. I'm dropping it. I just got this book in the mail today. It's been sitting in my room, and it's a book that is very pertinent to a character I collect. So I want to go and unopen this right now, so I have some video records so I can watch it back, because it's a big book, especially big for me. So I got this book through Collectibles on Instagram. I'll give you all their information. A gentleman by the name of Mark came very highly recommended by my friend Rohan at Absolute Game of Nerds. Check out his channel. Him and his co-host JP do amazing content, and Rohan turned me on to this seller on Instagram. I believe he does Whatnot as well, but he posted this book. Very well packaged. So we have outer box, we have a mailer inside. And I reached out and I said, is it still available? And he said, yes, it is. Now, this is a bigger book. So how did I afford it? Knowing that my shtick is how I get comics in the middle of nowhere, I'm constantly ordering books. So I focused on a lot of smaller books for about a month that would get me content for a month, not spending that much. And then I started moving stuff around on eBay and saving, just keeping my eye out for this book. Thinking I'd have to have a bit more, but this gentleman had this at a very good price. Here is his business card. I'll cover his phone number in case he doesn't want that, but it is Collectibles. And then his online stuff, but I'll put his link down in the description and stuff. So this book is a big bronze key. It is one, like I said, that is very important to me as a character I collect. It's packed very well. So he's got it in a Gemini, but he's also got some cardboard backers on top of it. It is a magazine size book. Wow. I'm shaking. Like, I didn't know if I would ever own this book. I'm very grateful for this moment. Thank you all for sharing these kind of moments with me. YouTube's given me an opportunity to meet so many people, and I don't have any friends around here to look at comics with me and to talk about. So you guys have all become my friends, my fans, my fellow content creators. But this is Savage Tales #1 from 1971. So I can't believe I'm holding this. It's beautiful. This ran for 11 issues from 1971 to 1975. It had a 2.5-year hiatus after this first issue came out. It was canceled, and then it was brought back in from 73 to 75 because Martin Goodman, who was the publisher at Marvel at the time, he didn't want to go with a book outside of the comics code because he didn't really want to get hassled. As you'll notice, it just says it's for mature readers. There's no comic code on it. And he didn't want to do a magazine style, but Stan Lee thought there was room in the market for it. And so this book is the first appearance of Man-Thing. So it's a series of 4 different stories of Conan's in here, which is on the front cover. It's got a great decapitation cover too. And then it also has the Femizons, which is like an Amazon-based warrior tribe. Man-Thing, of course, Black Brother, and Khazar. And so it was developed, Man-Thing was developed by Stan Lee and Roy Thomas. The story was scripted by Jerry Conway in this. And then Gray Morrow was the artist who first drew Man-Thing in this. And I can't believe I have the very first appearance of Man-Thing now. So I'm actually going to open it up very carefully. I want to show you some art inside this. I've seen it online. I've obviously never seen it in person. This was listed in VG Plus. I think it is a VG Plus, like a 4.5 maybe. I'm shaking still, like handling this book. So I'm going to carefully take it out. So this series featured painted covers by artists the likes of John Buscema, who did this one. You also had Pablo Marcos, John Romita, Neil Adams, and others. So I just wanted to unbox this with everyone. Back. I will send this to Jeff from Comic Spa for cleaning and pressing to see what we can do to make it look better. I'm not sure if I'm going to grade it yet, but this has Ted Salas's whole story on how he becomes the Man-Thing. So this is the stories and the scenes prologue. This is a very iconic, I'm going to show you carefully, picture of the Man-Thing wrestling an alligator. Morrow is really known for drawing animals very well. Buscema was as well, but the detail and stuff. So let me just, very wispy the Man-Thing is in this, but he's still huge. So this is black and white, beginning of the Bronze Age. Just beautiful. And so if you've watched my channel, you know I'm a huge Man-Thing fan. Ted Salas was developing a formula for a super soldier serum, as we've heard before, and he gets in an accident in a swamp as he's being chased, and between the serum and the plant matter, he becomes the Man-Thing. So he's got the serum right here. So yeah, I saved intently and I had money stored, and then when Mark, can't thank you enough, Mark, this was just a dream come true. I love how this is drawn. And here we go, the creation of Man-Thing, the accident, and Ted transforming from himself into the Man-Thing. It is just a beautiful book. It is thick, it's big, it's a magazine. And I'm about to read it. It's 11 pages. I've read it online, but I'm going to read it in person. So it's just a huge grail for me to have the first appearance of Man-Thing. Yeah, he's not on the cover, but I mean, this book is just so iconic, you know, and being that it was canceled after this initial issue came out, you know, it's pretty important. Putting this back in very gingerly as to not cause any damage or get the tape on. Take this tape off in a minute. So, Savage Tales #1, Grail acquired. I didn't even think I'd ever own this book. That trade dress is beautiful. I wish I could have got it for the Roy Thomas signing, but that's all right. Mark from Collectibles, thank you so much for a fantastic transaction. The book was priced super fairly. It was shipped same day. It was packed as exactly as I'd want to receive a book. And the guy was a super nice guy. So I can't wait to come and get more. Rohan, thanks for the recommendation. Thanks for hanging out with me on a Saturday night and checking out an unboxing of Savage Tales #1. Guys, have a great rest of your weekend. Next weekend, we got the M.O.N.Comics Big 5 Live with some awesome creators. If you're having fun, you want to see some more stuff, hit subscribe. We're on that push to the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I've got some awesome stuff planned for Halloween, some live shows. So please come hang out with me. Thank you, everyone, for the love and support. I appreciate you all. The back is feeling much better, especially holding this helps. So have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Keep reading those comics.